I mean, that's just that's just heavenly. Oh, Unzen. Hi there, Commanders. GuardianE here. Welcome to another Azur Lane video, and we're essentially at the midpoint of the Effulgence Before Eclipse event, the Sakura Empire event introducing the brand new ultra-rare ship Unzen, and we have Batch 2 to celebrate the 6th anniversary of the Japanese server for Azur Lane. That is going to feature a set of swimsuit skins and party dress skins. We're going to take a closer look at those. So we are going to go through the daily pulls first. Fingers crossed that we end up getting a couple of dupes here and there. Those would really be useful for us. So that's the game plan, and then after we're going to head over to the Akashi shop to check these skins out. Alright, so the dupe hunt continues, and we've been a good Shikigan, been doing our dailies. Let's go ahead and unwrap some of these and see if we manage to get a little bit better luck on our dailies than we did on our day 1 pulls. So let's go through these one at a time. Okay. Well, we got a gold ship. That's kind of, I guess, on theme. We've been getting a lot of off-banner SRs in general. So, yeah. Hey, Prince Eugen. Everybody loves Prince Eugen. I love Prince Eugen. Didn't really need to see her today, but she decided to make an appearance nonetheless. Okay. Okay, we'll do 2 more to round out today's dailies. Let's see some... magic? No magic. Magic is dead. There is no magic here. Alright, so not the greatest showing from the first multi, from the first set of daily pulls, but that's alright. That's okay. I have a good feeling about today. Let's finish all and see if the second multi here is going to yield us anything fruitful. Looking for some event ships. Would be great to see a flash of gold, or maybe even flash of that pearlescent color and animation featuring the Hey, another Owari! I take those any day of the week. That's fantastic. She looks so good, and I'm so happy to have another copy of her. I want to have a couple just in tow. First of all, copies are going to help with the limit breaks, but also just have a couple of copies just for any future skins and stuff. So that's great to have Owari here. That is magnificent. Natori is also making an appearance, so 2 event ships is already a lot better. Well, we're getting another gold. I mean, it's still kind of in the vein of Sakura Empire, but it's going to be Takao. That's okay. That's alright. And can we round it out with anything else? No, that's okay. That's still pretty darn good. That's actually... it's actually a lot smoother than our day 1 pulls went. Overall, I'm pretty happy with that. We've got another week and a half or so before the end of the event, so we're still going to be doing our daily, see if we can secure yet another copy of Unzen, and again, I'll take any other copies of Owari they want to give us. So, alright, well with that, time for the main event, time to check out those skins. I am super psyched to take a closer look, so let's head on over. Now, the first thing I wanted to highlight and start things off with is this Javelin skin that everybody gets for free just by completing the mini event, A Different Dance. It's a party dress skin for her, and just by doing 7 sets of missions that unlock each day, you will eventually unlock this skin for free. So that's really fantastic stuff. And Javelin herself has this sophisticated appeal in this midnight black gown, the halter top design leaving her shoulders and arms bare, save for a small crunchie wrapped around her right bicep. Her aquamarine eyes are gleaming with excitement, her mauve hair is tied up in her signature short ponytail. The dress is secure around her slender frame, the ruffles of the skirt creating volume to the otherwise sleek and svelte upper portion. She's wearing a chic pair of knee-high boots that are both eye-catching and highlight the aggressive contrast of her knees and thighs to the dark cloth. The skin features a unique and powerful painterly style with dramatic shading and rich shadows, and you certainly can't beat the price of admission, free for just completing this associated mini-event. It's a cute skin and a great look for Javelin. So next up on deck for the starters, we have Z23. Now Nimi has a decidedly mature look in this flouncy black dress with rich dark stockings. The inky blackness of her gown is accented by the deep crimson sash wrapped around her petite waist. The garment is backless, adding stark contrast of her bare skin against the inky fabric of her skirt. She's kneeling amidst an assortment of cushions, glancing over her shoulder at us. The soft curls from her almond hair are framed by the frilly matching headband that completes her look. Natural light streaming in through the slit in the curtains cast an almost ethereal luminescence across the room. There's some really beautiful shading and line work across the piece, and it gives Nimi a very pensive and elegant appeal. Argus looks captivating as she exits the dressing room in this stunning party dress. The vivacious and vibrant blue is striking as the fabric hugs her sensuous curves. Argus's silver hair is tied up into a ponytail, and she looks up at us with her soft, ocean gray eyes. The strappy top is open at the chest, exposing a generous amount of cleavage and smooth skin framed by opulent jewelry and precious gems. There's this lavish glamour to the ensemble, and the color palette is both distinctive and attractive. The skirt features a high slit, exposing one tantalizing leg with a golden thigh strap, as the rest of the dress trails at her feet and fans out behind her. I always love when they manage to add a mirror for multiple perspectives, and the dressing room provides a perfect opportunity to admire Argus's back. From there, we can see the backless design of the gown swoops low to taper off as it extends over the ample curve of her perky posterior. The anniversary is a celebration, and Argus is certainly dressed for the occasion. She looks superb and is sure to turn heads no matter where she goes. The beautiful and charming Prince of Wales is wielding a saxophone in this lounge overlooking a fantastical cityscape. The looming windows filled with a surreal royal blue. Distinctive black feathers adorn her glossy amber hair. Her piercing ruby eyes are warm and welcoming. Wales's evening gown is an elegant raven black with gold accents and patterns running across the silky fabric. It's mostly backless, with just a loose array of gold threads adding a bit of lavish flair. There's a smooth expanse of soft alabaster skin as the dress dips low into the small of her back. She's seductively resting her glorious behind against the edge of this transparent stool, the trailing skirt lifted off to the side to reveal the delightful squish of her delectable bare curves against the glass, the angle inviting a closer look, and the high slit in the skirt sending minds racing as to whether Wales is wearing anything at all beneath the dress. A pair of gorgeous, slender legs slips out past the cloth, entrancing any lucky onlookers with the view. Prince of Wales looks terrifically mesmerizing, a classic beauty filling out the dress well, its refined look very fitting, and the uniquely appealing and teasing angle is an absolute treat for the eyes. It's been quite some time since we've gotten a Prince of Wales skin, and this one provides a brilliant and refreshing view of her. Sakawa is wearing this elegant black formal gown, the intricate embroidery and gold accents adding some voguish maturity to her look. She has a bright and jubilant smile, her red eyes dancing with excitement. Her deep sable hair flares out behind her like a billowing silk tapestry. All the little details in her ensemble add this resplendent allure. She's wearing a pair of formal gloves. The golden ribbon in her hair is literally gleaming in the light, the glint coming off of her golden garter. Open-toed shoes with tassels and cuffs. The halter top and elegant choker add a layer of youthful energy. It maintains her innocent and cutesy appeal while adding a mix of refinement. She's on piano for this particular musical ballroom extravaganza, with Manjuu assisting her in stage preparations. Sparkles in the air and splendid golden backdrop give it an enchanting and luxurious quality. It's great fun seeing Sakawa dressed up for the occasion, and she looks great in this classy outfit. Moving on to the first purchase of today, we are going to be getting the live 2D swimsuit skin for Unzen. Let's pick this up right away. No introduction animation added yet, so Commander, come over here. Hee hee, you look surprised. I don't think I'm dressed strangely at all. Or, is this swimsuit not enough to satisfy you, Commander? It's very satisfying. It is very satisfying. Alright, let's check out some of these animations. Log in, a little Manjuu. Commander, come sit over here with me. It may be a little cramped, but it's enough space for two, isn't it? We will make it work. I'll fit in there. Just squeeze me in wherever you can. I will take that seat. Main screen 1. Would you like to join me, Commander? Soak your feet and feel heaven and earth's energy through the land, sea, and ocean breeze. Like how she kind of reaches behind her head and then gestures forward with her hand, rests the other one across her chest. Main screen 2, there's some underwater hot springs nearby. Looks like she's peering over. How about you and I visit them later? They're quite close. If it's 2 days, it's just 2 days if we swim. I saw a little school of fish kind of swim around underneath her as well as she's adjusting her legs in the hammock. Main screen 3, Commander, when you go on vacation, you should try to have fun. Yes, it's a rare opportunity to move your body a little, don't you think? Yeah, I'd say so. She's kind of like sprawling out a little bit on the hammock. She's also tucking her foot underneath her other leg there. In the animation, main screen 4, the Guardian Fox's little sister asks you questions incessantly. I suppose that would be difficult if you don't know the secret to victories. Commander, sometimes not answering is an option. Main screen 5, sometimes fleeing from work and human relationships is a viable option. She's kind of running her hand across her backside and giving it a squeeze. And then tucking her foot underneath in that little pose where she tucks in her knees a bit in the hammock too. Very nice. Alright, normal touch. This feeling of liberation. I'd love to feel more of this place's energy with my bare skin. Oh, I can't? A little question mark appears. Again, I like how the way her arms move and how they kind of shift and push against her chest. She pulls and tugs on the strap of her bikini bottom. I mean that's just that's just heavenly. Oh, Unzen. Yeah, so she wants to take off more layers. I'm not gonna stop her. I am not gonna stop her. Special touch. Oh, you even do that out here. So she's feeding us the chocolate. So she's feeding us the chocolate with her toes, stretching out her leg a little bit, and giving us just that view as she spreads her legs. Oh my god. Oh, Unzen. All right. Head pat. I'm not too sure about this. Looks like she's a little irritated by that, but she kind of shifts her leg up too, just a tad bit. Get a little view of her under thighs there. Mission reminder, you have a backlog of missions. Hehe, I understand it's only human to procrastinate until it's time for your deadline. Okay, she's just shifting around. Mail reminder, seems there are letters waiting for you. I don't know where she pulled that out of. It's okay, you may enjoy your break first and read it later. Oh, she's like pressing her hands together a little bit. And I like how the subtlety and the different animations and how the movement of her arms kind of translates into movements in her chest as well. Commission complete. The commission team is back. I can't wait to hear their stories. Hehe. She's like gesturing off to the side a little bit too. Return to port. Okay, getting a little animation, transition screen, welcome home, I see, so this is what makes you happy. It seems I still have much to learn. Oh, she's munching down, oh, oh my goodness me. Oh, golly, Unzen. Oh man, alright, let's take another look at that. So the school of fish running around, she still has much to learn. She's munching down on a donut, so she's chowing down, looks like a tasty donut. And then she kind of stomps on us a little bit here to get us away, but not without giving us an incredible view in the process. Alright, so as far as interactions go, I found a couple. There may be more that I'm missing here, but I have found a few of them. So if you tap the Manjuu over here, it does a little wave, a cute little pivot and stretch dance here. waves his little stubby arms in the air. It's very cute. You can actually manipulate the hammock a little bit by shifting your finger left and right, and that actually causes the hammock to kind of swing to and fro. Similar to the head tracking with the tapping as well, but it's a little bit more ingrained in how the hammock moves, which is a pretty nice touch. And then for the coup de grace, if you tap and drag her knee to the left, she'll actually spread her knees open and give you a spectacular view. So those are all of the interactions that I found. There might be more out there, but definitely let me know in the comments below if I have missed any interactions with Unzen swimsuit skin here. But let's take a closer look at the skin as a whole. Unzen looks positively drool-worthy in this scorching hot swimsuit skin. She's drinking in the sunshine and gentle tropical breeze while cradled in a rope hammock over the open waters. Her extravagant curves are squeezed into this tiny lavender string bikini, the colors matching the trademark purple streak in her tousled bangs. The luxurious locks of her hair are pulled up into a high ponytail that relaxes into a sinuous river of silken curls behind her shoulders. One can't help but admire the way her mouth-watering proportions nearly spill out of the strained top as the sleek fabric struggles against her sublime curves, the swimsuit sinking into the decadent softness of her flawless bodyline. Her heavy-lidded eyes, sultry glance, the suggestive smirk across her angelic features is absolutely enchanting. The minuscule fabric of her bikini bottoms are stylish and high-cut, accentuating her lovely toned midriff and navel. Unzen rocks a perfect hourglass figure, full buxom swell of her chest with a tiny waist and substantial hips, her shapely long legs hanging off of the lip of the hammock, captivating contours of her magnificent backside, hips, and luscious supple thighs in full view. She certainly has a bevy of provocative animations and interactions, creating a number of intimate scenarios. She does stomp and feed you chocolate with her toes, While I'm personally not into feet, the spicy animation does provide an enthralling eyeful, a tantalizing glimpse as she spreads her heavenly thighs to stretch her leg forward. Unzen's swimsuit is a visual triumph. She looks phenomenal and an absolute must-buy in my book. I couldn't mash that purchase button fast enough. Easy decision, well worth the gems. And then last but certainly not least, we have Shinano's live 2D swimsuit skin. We are absolutely going to be picking this one up too. So let's go ahead and purchase. This world is of pristine sand that you have envisioned, a mirage that fits only within the confines of a dream and a reverie. No matter how many times we meet here, this one finds herself drawn to this place again and again. Alright, beautiful. Let's go ahead and use this extra copy to showcase this skin. Alright, animations first. Log in. Zoom up her legs here. And focusing on the starfish as she pulls it off. But it's all tangled up in that top. The swimsuit you requested is too small for this one. This one hopes it isn't too strange compared to the others. Not strange at all. Not strange at all. Main screen 1, a lover's tryst, both in reality and in our dreams. Your loving and longing warm this one so much. Oh, she like kicks up her feet and her legs up in the air. That does give a nice view of the full length of her legs here. Sorry that you have to see one like this. It makes me sweat. Don't apologize for that. Please don't. Main screen 3, if you desire a cool breeze. Oh, she's kind of like fanning herself here by fanning one's tail as such. Oh, she kind of gets on her knees too, and she like stretches out. You can admire the full length of her body. This one's, hopefully this does not simply blow hot air at you. Love the little twitch of her ears, and she's spreading her legs out and knees out a little bit there too, running her fingers across. Oh my god, Shinano. Main screen 4, I've left a report here. There are many errors. It would seem that hasty deadlines are not this one's strong suit. Yeah, you don't want to give time deadlines to Shinano here. Oh god, I love that she extends her legs like this. She's pressing her hands up against her under thighs too. Main screen 5, vroom! See, oh, did I hit you by mistake? Sincerest apologies. She's like running her fingers up and down her thighs a little bit. You see little droplets of water dripping down too. Normal touch. An invitation to swim. This one will gladly join you. She kind of crosses her legs a little bit and rubs her finger up her calf. Very nice, adding additional angles to view her legs. Special touch. This one graciously accepts your touch. She tugs on the starfish and the hearts in her eyes too. Head pats. You so persistently strike this one's weaknesses. Oh, right, her ears are, she's sensitive in her ears. So, oh, Shinano, she's shivering from the excitement and the sensation there, alright? Mission reminder, even in your dreams, you diligently fulfill your responsibility. Oh, Shinano, what is that pose? Oh, golly, that wink? Mission complete, an ever-growing pile of rewards. May this dream of your efforts being rewarded come true. Her ears just kind of flapping. Really, really sweet. Very nice. Mail reminder, dismiss not the letters bearing distant thoughts. And then the letter just kind of teleports between her knees there. Okay, alright. Commission complete. The commission team makes their return. This one asks that you greet them soon. She like gets on her knees a little bit here. And again, spreads her leg forward. Return to port. If regarded as illusions that this one eventually fade, one can even accept seas and skies that defy laws of nature. If it is your desire, oh, this one will make the last moments of your dreams eternal. Running her fingers across her belly as it zooms and pans up her body. She's stretching, raising her arms over her head. Oh, Shinano. Alright, so far I've identified a couple of interactions with Shinano here. A couple of the obvious ones, you can tug on the starfish, so you can actually tap and pull up. That actually gives you a completely unique animation where the starfish gets pulled off, and you get a little bit more exposure as it struggles and then snaps back there. And for the other side of her top, you can actually drag down the loose strap on her top on the right side, her left side. So you can pull down her top a little bit more there. I didn't notice any interactions with the floofy tails. You know, they're all kind of undulating back there, but I didn't find any way to manipulate them in any way. You can tap and drag to nudge her knees apart. So on her right knee here, I'm going to tap it to the left, and you can see I'm actually moving it to the side. I don't see any unique animation if I hold it or anything for her right knee. Now her left knee, if you pull it to the left or our right, She actually changes her position and crosses her legs here a little bit. So this is a unique animation, and you can actually tap and drag to pull her knee up, like so. So she can pull that, and then you can actually manipulate her other leg, and you can manipulate her other foot and leg here by tapping and dragging from the knee as well. It's a little janky. It's a little janky, and I don't even know how to reset her. I don't know how to go back to her original pose from here once she crosses her legs. I tried tapping and holding her feet or things like that. It doesn't really seem to work. I tried holding and moving her knees. That doesn't really seem to work. So I don't know if anybody out there has some bright ideas on that front. I kind of wish, and maybe there is a way to do it and I'm just missing it, I kind of wish there's a way to transition her from the sitting pose into the kneeling pose. Just because, like, I think that's just another dynamic pose that she has. It would just be kind of nice to have her set in that position for a while, but I don't see a way to do it. But again, I could be missing it. Certainly let me know down below if there are any interactions that I'm missing, but let's take a closer look at Shinano as a whole. Shinano is drop-dead gorgeous in this bold ivory swimsuit. A racy, lacy string bikini that clings to every immaculate contour of her divine figure. Intricate embroidery and detailed fringe along the small patches of snowy cloth, barely protecting Shinano's modesty. A small matching choker and shawl completes the look. Her top becomes unraveled while dealing with this mischievous little starfish who has grabbed a greedy handful of Shinano's exquisitely fulsome charms. There's a delightful springy squish as the fabric of the little top hugs her ample bust. She glances down at us with her smoky eyes. Crystal blue waters gently lapping at her silky thighs, the expanse of clear, cloudless, cobalt skies stretching out behind her as the warm embrace of the sun's rays highlight every delectable curve of her magnificent beach body. The natural light and shading enhances her creamy skin as rivulets of water trickle down her bewitching bodyline. The below-angle view is superlative, giving us a full view of her snug bikini bottoms and tasty thighs. Her signature foxtails fan out from behind her like a comforting, fluffy bouquet. Her delicate fox ears shift and twitch slightly in her assortment of elaborate animations. Wisps of her long, silver hair cascade down her back and curl at her side. Mesmerizing expressions and scintillating poses are full of rapturous temptations and visual delights. Shinano looks stunning, and I'm thrilled to have this skin to complement her Race Queen Live 2D from the year before. What a perfect combination, an absolute no-brainer pickup for me. Shinano is a stunner. Alright, well that is going to wrap up our daily pulls and skin showcase for the midpoint of the Effulgence Before Eclipse Japanese server 6th anniversary event. Let me know down below how your daily pulls have been going, and let me know down below if you're picking up any of these skins, which one is your favorite of the batch. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more Azur Lane content. We thank you all so much for watching, for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those waters.